Day. Yeah, baby. All right, so let's go. Beard's kind of itchy a little bit. All right, we got Dick. Moist Goat. I don't even remember Moist Goat. Only 24 hands. Let's play. Whoa, Egghead is just crushing right now. Crushing. What do we have for volume here? Do we not have any volume? This thing seems to be turned up to 100%. What do we got here? So, 50%. Yeah, okay. That's interesting. Egghead is crushing right now. Oh, what's going on? Do I have some latency in my... Shouldn't. What do I have up? I've got my stream. I've got my game. Like
Fold.
my processors. I got a 32 here. Come on now.
Fold.
You're not supposed to be slow.
Fold.
I don't know why Egghead's on such a heater.
Fold.
This is interesting. All right.
Fold.
So today is Lumberjack Party Day,
Fold.
which basically means that,
Raise.
and this is my costume. So
Fold.
looking forward to the Lumberjack Party.
Fold.
We have about 20 people, I don't know, between 15 and 20 people coming over. That probably will end up being 20. Let's see here. Where am I? I'm on the cutoff, aren't I? Well, I'm gonna raise this. If Egghead makes the decision to do something,
Raise.
right. Okay.
Fold.
So, big party later on today, and it's going to be outside. So, what's the temperature here? A good chance against Dick here. Let's see. Probably ends up being a bet. It could be a small bet.
Bet.
It's going to push him to an ace, but let's see. Spade blocker takes away one of the outs, but he's making the decision here. So he called that. That condenses his range. It makes my sevens less valuable. And if he decides to bluff on that because he thinks I have a really weak range, let's see here. He could be bluffing. Could be a value bet. That's a pretty decent sized bet. This is fourth pair. Should I bluff catch with fourth pair? Yeah, I probably should just fold that. Player dependent, situation dependent, but I'm okay.
Raise.
Let's see. Am I going this high up with Jack 9?
Call.
Yeah, might as well.
Check.
Okay, so I could, let me just see here. Bet that right now. I could bet that. Let's just see. Let's just bet one. This person makes quick decisions.
Fold.
So what else do we have? What else is going on?
Fold.
This wig, whatever the hell it is, doesn't smell that great. I just got it out of the package.
Fold.
Strange. It's a really strange smell. What do we got here? We're big blind in it. Call or raise with that.
Fold.
My poker style is generally pretty aggressive. Try to be. Always trying to find spots where I can Always trying to find spots where I can
Fold.
find a little bit of an edge if I can.
Fold.
Right. So you're always looking at, and that means making
Fold.
mistakes. And not even mistakes. It might be a plus EV decision, but you lose the hand, right? So even thinking about that, thinking about it that way, looking at things in percentage. So, like for
Raise.
example, if you win a pot,
Call.
okay, if you win 50% of the time, um, on a pot that
Check.
requires
Check.
40% equity, to win, or even pot odds, right? So you're getting into pot odds. Someone bets, someone bets 25% pot. That basically means that 25% is
Check.
one unit. So we've got one, two, three, four, five. That's 6 units. I mean, what do you
Check.
need? You need 16%.
Check.
Um, you need to win 16% of the
Bet.
time to break even. If on that hand, that particular hand, you might lose, but if you are
Fold.
winning more often than you're losing,
Fold.
I mean, 50% of the time, just as often
Fold.
as you're losing. I mean, you're at 50% of the time.
Fold.
And, so a lot of people don't think of those pot odds. They think
Raise.
about it in such a very myopic fashion, right?
Raise.
You look at the particular hand and go,
Call.
oh, I
Fold.
can't here. But look
Fold.
at it as a collection of hands. And then if you can discover tendencies, then that is going to leave you in good stead.
Call.
What do we got here?
Check.
With a call. Okay, that's a 3-bet pot.
All in.
So that should be good for if you raise caller generally,
Fold.
but
Fold.
obviously he's got all the over
Fold.
pairs. So he blasted
Fold.
me, what was it, a 2/3 bet?
Fold.
Or maybe even closer to it was a decent sized bet, Dick here. And he let's see here. So that was check,
Fold.
check. He
Fold.
probably read me as weak.
Raise.
But then so it would have been
Raise.
a bet
Fold.
check bet line. Um
Fold.
which I would have taken that down to the river because effectively my sevens were just a bluff
Fold.
catcher. So he called, giving him a reason to stick around.
Fold. Fold.
On ace 4 board, I mean, he could easily be bluffing me with, even though I had the one blocker, he could easily be bluffing me with spades there. So could easily be taking a
Fold.
shot with spades.
Raise. Call.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna have to
Check.
study that spot a little bit more in terms of
Check.
frequency, of how much I should call. Because
Check.
what you want to figure out is not are they,
Bet.
not are they bluffing, but really how
Call.
frequent they're bluffing and why.
Check.
I mean, okay, so I gave him,
Check.
and a lot of people will actually, what they'll do is they'll use
Fold. Fold. Fold.
like for example, they'll look at an ace and they'll say,
Call.
okay, well, I'll just call this
Raise.
and then use it down the
Call.
road. So he checked the ace
Check.
on the if he hit the ace, he checked it
Bet.
on the turn.
Call.
Then he basically probed the river,
Check.
not probe, but he bet the river. Let's say he's close to a B75. So if you
Bet.
think about that, when the 8 and the 10 roll over, that could easily
Fold.
be a value bet because he might have hit on the turn of river. If he hit an 8, he probably wouldn't be betting.
Fold.
That kind of a bet,
Fold.
though, I mean, he could still be concerned
Raise.
that I'm bringing an ace down to the river. Maybe not. Some people think in such a linear fashion,
Fold.
right? So, which I would absolutely. I would, some of the time I'd be
Fold.
bringing that ace down to the river. Um, so if I, and that would be
Fold. Fold. Raise.
a good way to catch his bluff and his value. So is he
Fold.
betting there with the, let's say he hit a 10,
Fold.
is he betting? Does he think
Fold.
that I just won and done it
Raise.
and I'm super weak?
Fold.
I only checked once. So I might be
Fold.
leaning a little bit more towards value there. And maybe he did
Fold.
have an ace.
Raise.
Sixes. Yeah.
Raise.
We're going to raise against the egg.
Fold.
Egghead probably means he's smart. Let's just
Fold.
see what do we got here. I wanted to get into an interesting spot with the egger. The bacon and egger.
Fold.
So getting back to the Lumberjack Party today is, again, it's in the backyard. What's the temperature going to be? Just hopefully it doesn't rain or we don't get any freezing rain, any of that kind of stuff, right? So what do we got here? What is the temperature going to be? As of right now, it's -1 with snow. That's perfect. It's wonderful. It's gonna be 2 degrees today.
Fold.
Now, a lot of people look at 2 degrees and go, "Are you kidding me?"
Fold.
But two up nice and warm. It's refreshing. It's beautiful weather. As long as you're
Raise.
dressed up nice and warm. You put on your long undies and you make sure you got your mitts and you make sure that you kind of dress like a lumberjack. So everyone's
Fold.
coming over tonight. Everyone is mandated to dress like a lumberjack. And oh no, you gotta be kidding me. Wait a second. I didn't even change the thing over on the stream. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? What is going on? Why did I not switch that over? Well, there wasn't any exciting hands anyway yet, but yeah. Finally, we've got a table up. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is what you get. If you ever turn into my
Raise.
stream, you may get
Fold.
some entertainment value, but at the same time,
Fold. Raise.
at the same
Fold.
time, what do we got
Fold.
here? Okay, stay tuned. Table. All right.
Raise.
Finally. Finally. So anybody tunes in, they're looking
Fold.
at it and they're going, okay, what's going on here? Now, do I look
Fold.
like at all the guy from what was that movie again?
Fold.
Castaway.
Raise. Fold.
Didn't show my
Raise.
actually it did show my bankroll there, but that's okay. My
Fold.
bankroll isn't that large. What's my bankroll up to right now? Okay. So some stats. As
Fold.
far as bankroll is concerned, I know.
Fold.
As far as bankroll is concerned, I started poker again a little bit less than a
Raise.
month ago,
Fold.
and been playing a decent amount. Only one table at a time, right? Just so I can have a little fun
Raise.
and chat, and not necessarily looking at multi-table grinding, that kind of
Fold.
stuff. So started with 500 and what it was, 500 and something dollars. Let's just call it 500. Let's call it 550. Okay, let's just be fair
Raise.
as possible. And right now, as of today, I think I was at about
Fold.
970. Let's just call it
Call.
950 as well, right? So almost doubled the bankroll. I had a pretty decent session yesterday at
Raise.
200 NL,
Fold.
which was kind of fun. Let's see here.
Fold.
So, all right. So, yeah, and the reason I've got this beard
Call.
get up on
Fold.
right now is
Fold.
because of the fact that we are having a lumberjack party today. So I figured, you know what, let's just have this. I'm going to have a nice hat
Check.
on. This will be a cool hat too. Check this out.
Bet.
Now I'm going to get really hot here on the stream,
Fold.
but let's go. Let's go. Here we go. All right. Love that.
Fold.
Oh yeah, this fits nicely.
Raise.
It's gonna keep me warm
Fold.
today.
Fold.
So this is great. This is just great.
Raise. Fold.
And let's play some poker. So I have an inclination to want to play 200 NL more. And I think that taps into the little bit of an impatient side of me. Now I could just multi-table 100 NL and have the same effect,
Raise.
right?
Fold.
Just playing one table of two, but
Call.
so that's an
Check.
impulse that I just need to make sure
Check.
that I control or um
Check.
let that work through, put it that way, right? Because of
Bet.
the fact that and really end up focusing more on making good
Fold.
sound plays no matter what. No matter what stakes I'm making, I'm playing, right?
Raise.
So have it still be interesting. Uh, yeah, I'm
Fold.
gonna raise this guy here.
Raise.
Good raising hand.
Fold.
In position.
Raise.
Comes over the top. I have to fold.
Fold.
Yep, we gotta fold that one out.
Raise. Fold.
And I really love the raising game.
Raise.
Some people don't like it as much. And the reason they don't like it as much is because
Fold.
Some people don't like
Fold.
it as much just because
Raise.
they just get
Fold.
flustered, and
Fold.
then they start, oh, this person's picking on me. There's a whole bunch of stuff that raising can evoke, right? But I
Fold.
mean, just don't worry about it. It's part of the game. You get up to 50, you get
Raise.
a little bit. You get 100, you get more. 200,
Fold.
a lot of times you'll get more, right? And you get, so
Fold.
it's just a part of the game. And it's a part of the game that you got to learn.
Raise. Fold.
Um, what I see, and this was me before as well. So, in terms of just controlling,
Raise.
part of it is just exposure to the game. So natural
Fold.
exposure to the game. Part of it is understanding that, I mean, on any given day, I mean, it's just like if you have a baseball, a football, a
Fold.
hockey, a team, a whatever, any given day, any given Sunday,
Fold.
right, for football, you might
Fold.
not just just might not win, might not be
Raise.
your day, right? And
Fold.
determining whether, did I play good, did I play bad? Um,
Call.
okay, so Queen Jack, I got top two here. So top two, let's hope he's got a queen.
Check.
Now, I'm betting this the majority of the time, but I can take top two
Check.
down and I can check that, see if he probes. A lot of people will probe and then I'll just raise him.
Check.
So he didn't probe. That basically means that this hand, now he's going to fold.
Bet.
Unless he might have an ace, he might have a king in his hand. He
Fold.
might have, I mean, there's a bunch of cards that he might have picked up some equity with that
Fold. Fold.
so, I mean, that was a good card for me, right? In
Fold.
general. But then again, I'm in the button with a fairly
Fold.
wide range, right? Um,
Raise.
so yeah, did I blow him out of the hand? Yes, with that
Call.
delayed. Probably,
Check.
um, was probably not, definitely folded out a lot of his range, right? So, but at the same time, I mean, those two pair right there, flop two
Check.
pair,
Bet.
just deserved a big bet, right? And then, you're just hoping that he has something to continue with, and maybe he's got top pair. Now,
Call.
yeah, he could check down a queen. Some people will check down a queen there, and hopefully they'll get bet on or raised, and so
Check.
um, get bet on and then raise them, right? So he could have a check. He could have
Bet. Fold.
a check raise strategy there, being in the big blind with top pair. He could have a
Fold.
check call strategy.
Fold.
Um, so just thinking those things through as far as hands go, and while you're playing,
Fold.
kind of going, okay, this happened, that happened, and
Raise.
try and keep an open mind.
Raise.
And then
Fold.
when you run into these
Fold.
situations, verify, right? So verify with a sim, or
Fold.
verify with just by through consistent play.
Raise.
Okay, what's this
Raise.
situation?
Fold.
This situation is hijack with a pretty decently strong range getting raised. So there's
Raise.
going to be mostly value, some bluffs. This guy's right at the top of his range. So,
Call.
I mean, and then there's a call, right? So this is very polarizing here,
Check.
obviously. So let's just see what he does.
Check.
Um, I mean, this is definitely should be better if he's at a he might have an overpair.
check,
Um, Probably doesn't have an overpair
bet,
here. So I mean, check both down. So I mean, could be calling with tens, jacks, for example.
call,
That will call, might have
check,
the ace of hearts. So this guy's got a haste, a 7-8. Called with an 8-7. That is a little bit
fold,
of a, in that situation against a hijack's
fold,
re-raising
fold,
range, that's a little bit
raise,
loose. It's a little bit loose.
fold,
Yeah, okay. I mean, a lot of people will look at the
fold,
8-7 and go, but I mean, 8-7
fold,
is a hand. I mean, you
raise,
can make a straight, you can be on the bottom end of a straight. It can get you into a lot of trouble with that
fold,
type of hand. So, I think that would be a fold. The advantage was being in
fold,
position, but let's just see here. Uh, so if we're on the button and we get
raise,
four bet by the
fold,
hijack,
fold,
I mean,
fold,
maybe seven,
fold,
six, 6-5, but 8-7 seems
raise,
kind of loose. 8-7 does seem kind of loose. So,
raise,
let's see here.
fold,
Am I under the gun with Queen
fold,
9? Okay. I'm at the bottom of my
fold,
range here. And I'm at the
fold,
top of my range.
fold, fold, raise,
So, easy one. Hopefully, maybe this guy will get frisky, have a nice hand or something. Multi-tabler.
raise,
There we go. So, if we're going to raise to 10, then I am going to raise to, that would be 25, 27. Yeah,
raise,
let's raise to 27.
fold, fold,
Yeah, 7
fold,
good. Let's see here. So,
raise, call,
27 good there. I mean, under the
check,
gun, it's such a strong range. It's hard to conceal anything.
bet,
Um,
fold, fold, raise,
so now we have an 8-7 here. There's a few things I can do in the cutoff. 8-7. That's just
fold,
a fold.
call,
Again, this guy, good
check,
chance they would call it, right? I hit 2 pair. Now that's
check,
skilled poker. That is skilled poker right there. Degree of
bet,
difficulty. Now the 2 pair goes down
fold,
in value quite a bit. With a one-liner to a 6 or a jack.
fold,
Sorry, a two-liner, basically.
raise, fold,
Wait, one-liner, no gap. Queen Jack, I
fold,
believe. Yeah, you're probably looking at frequencies as far as King
fold,
Jack goes, so I probably should have just rolled.
fold, fold,
Nothing to do but call here.
raise,
Nothing. I'm gonna raise. Am I gonna raise? I don't think I'm gonna raise. No, I'm not gonna raise.
call, check,
Okay. Can I bluff there? This is terrible
check,
range for me.
check,
Terrible range for me. Let's
check,
just bring this down and see. I don't know. I got a flush.
bet,
Yeah, 3 out of 4 ain't bad. That's bluff heavy. I got a call. I definitely have to
call,
call to see if you have a higher. No, there we go. So, I mean, I'm happy I got a flush.
fold,
Yep. Uh,
raise,
even with the pair, I mean, did he? So that was a pure bluff, right?
fold,
Which B75 pure
raise,
bluff is that? Let's see
fold,
here. On that board, I mean,
fold,
yeah, I guess that's a
raise, raise,
with that kind
fold,
of a bet. Sorry, with that kind of a board though, I mean, maybe
raise,
you represent. So I'm in the hijack
fold,
right now. Maybe you
fold,
represent something bigger. Maybe you go bigger. Um, but I mean,
raise,
that was a strange bet. Like he's not representing the
fold,
nuts, right? So that was an in between bet. Like, what do you got, pal?
fold,
What do you got? Um,
fold,
so
raise,
either a super small bet,
fold,
a
fold,
block bet, like even like one. I know the pot what was the pot. Pot was 4, right? 4 big blinds. So 3 out of 4.
fold,
That 3/4 bet just is just strange. Like, what are you gonna
raise,
do that with? Um, so it just seemed bluffy.
fold,
But really, if you think about it, what are you going to do that with?
fold,
I mean, you got a strong flush. You're probably going to bet a little larger than that.
raise,
Or if you want to induce a raise, you're just going to go 1, for example.
fold,
So that 3/4
call,
bet was
check,
it was just strange, right?
fold,
We can play
raise,
ace 8 here. I think we can play ace 8 here. Yeah, that's at the close to the very bottom.
fold,
Uh,
fold, fold,
and yeah, okay. So
fold,
part of the strategy as well is trying to identify spots
fold,
where you can pick off common bluffs.
raise, fold,
I think that is a call. Yeah, that would just be a call.
call,
So that's a good board for him. Check call, check raise. This is
check,
just a check call, I believe.
bet,
I might pick up some equity here. Let's see. Is it a call or is it a raise? Is it an overplay to raise? Let's see here. If I roll super high, no, it's
call,
just a call. Okay, so brick. Um,
check,
remember, I
bet,
mean, now, so with second pair, I mean, he could easily just have a flush draw. I know I block here. King comes, no, king, no, that doesn't save me. This is
call,
probably a pretty decent bet on his part. And then I am going to just check
check,
that down
check,
and see what happens. See? So again,
fold, fold,
that is
Raise.
His
Call.
that was a good board
Check.
for him, right? And then brick, brick. So
Check.
if he was going to get me off the queen, I mean,
Check.
he's going to have to
Check.
hold out a lot more of my range than that,
Check.
right? Or give up, which
Bet.
well, he did, I guess. He just decided to
Fold.
give up, which is fine. Bullet, bullet. And his second bullet was larger.
Fold.
Okay, so that means he's telling me
Fold.
that basically his bluff, it's either
Fold.
value bet or a bluff, right? Value bet and bluff, I mean, ace king could do that, ace queen, even though no, not ace queen, but
Raise.
ace
Fold.
jack would do that. Like a good kicker would absolutely do that.
Fold.
Um, or the bluffs, right?
Raise.
So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of bluffs there too.
Raise.
The bluffs are again Jack 10 like he had. Um, you know, King
Fold.
10, King Jack. A lot of combos there, right? And then anything that is in the
Fold.
club sphere, I mean, we're talking about, adding some more
Fold.
bluffs there. And not bluffs, you get high equity, denial bets, those types of things.
Fold.
So yeah, he
Fold.
basically had
Fold.
he had
Raise.
a bunch there that made it so that even though he's got the
Fold.
positional advantage, me being in the big blind, I mean, I hit the queen with
Raise.
an okay kicker.
Fold. Fold.
If he's got a queen, good chance. If it's unpaired, he's got me out kicked, right?
Raise.
Ace queen, because I don't have ace queen in my range. King queen, I probably three bet him. So I don't have a lot of really good kicker queens there. So what else is there? There's queen jack and queen 10 for me that I might call with. I could raise with queen jack. No, probably would
Bet.
call with queen jack off. Queen jack suited, I'd probably raise there.
Fold.
So, so it's just a call. It's not, it's not a raise.
Fold.
Um, let's just see here. Okay, king 9. If he raises,
Raise.
yeah, I think I will just raise him here.
Fold.
See what happens. Let's get into a little battle here, Egghead. Eggster.
Fold.
I want to play this hand. Just these are fun. These are fun hands to play.
Raise.
All right, I get to play it. Unless I get raised.
Fold.
And if I get raised, then what do you do? What do you do with
Fold.
that?
Raise.
Let's see here. Button.
Fold.
6-5.
Call.
I get
Check.
3-bet. Yeah, probably folding here. 9-10 jack queen. Check that down. I got a bunch of equity here. So I probably am going to just bet small.
Bet.
See if he comes along for the ride. Oh, it's this guy. It's Dick Lackey. Now, is that an overplay to re-raise him? Or is it just a call? Yeah, just a call.
Call.
Okay.
Check.
All right. So, can I fold out his jacks and pick up the equity? Let's just see here. We got a big. Let's see if I can fold out his jacks. Right. No, I could just take it to the river. 50-50. No, we're gonna fold out his jacks.
Bet. Fold.
See if I can fold out his jacks if he has a jack.
Raise.
So he might have been just
Raise.
calling with
Fold.
yeah, ace jack's probably just a
Fold.
fold here.
Fold.
So he might have just been calling with like a nine or something. So obviously you want to keep the nines in.
Fold.
Um,
Raise. Fold. Call. Fold.
Probably just has many, even more jacks in his range
Check.
than nines, or probably more jacks, obviously. But then you might three bet
Bet.
ace jack and suiteds and all that kind of stuff. So, uh, just the stuff that goes through your mind when you play poker. Three bet from blinds and you have 6-5 suited. You better be calling, bro. Even versus nits. Yeah.
Fold.
You talking about uh
Fold.
quite true. So, there's some comments here. Easy with jiggities. So easy. Easy J. By the way, thanks for the comments. I do appreciate that. Let's see here. So, what is I'm out of hand here? Nope. Um, well, let's just check it out here. Let's check
Fold.
that out.
Fold.
Okay, so
Fold.
here's the
Fold.
thing, dude. Yeah. We got some queens here. We kind of like queens. Queens are an okay hand to have.
Raise.
Let's go to war with queens. Let's bring the ladies to
Fold.
war.
Fold. Raise. Fold.
So I get what you're saying. As far as the 6-5, I mean that's a
Fold.
juicy hand if you happen to hit, right? And I mean, you're not expecting it.
Raise.
I mean, so what are the danger cards there? I
Fold.
mean, for me, the dangerous cards,
Fold.
you know, become sort of middle lower in the deck,
Fold.
which can be surprising.
Fold.
And
Fold.
you can pick up a good pot. Now, here's what you want to pick up a good pot against. You want to
Fold.
pick up a good pot against,
Fold.
so you make your straights and you make
Raise.
your flushes, right? Well,
Fold.
here's the thing though, straights and flushes are kind of uncommon, right? I'm just thinking, should I raise this dude here? I'm just gonna
Call.
call this time. So not the most favorable flop for me. Actually, it's not bad. Sorry, what am I saying? I'm not in position here. So this will just
Check.
be a check
Bet.
call, probably. Against that 10 jack, no, that's not really great, but you know what? Uh, well, let's just stay
Call.
in here and see what happens. Now, I could bluff. Should I bluff with two overs? Yeah, this is my board. I'm gonna bluff. Yeah, let's bluff
Bet.
with two overs.
Fold.
There we go. Yeah. Yep. Out of position folding is more favorable. Position. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point.
Fold.
That's a good point. Good point, bro.
Fold. Fold.
All right.
Call.
So
Check.
basically, what I did on that last hand is, I mean, that board was so good for me, being in the big blind. So I just called, and then it's essentially a bluff, but I mean,
Bet.
you're just kind of itchy. We're
Fold.
talking. I did have a pair draw. Now, if I hit my pair, that might not be a great
Fold.
thing, right? I might be able to just check call.
Raise.
But there's a lot of
Raise.
a lot of fold equity there,
Fold.
right? So I'm not going to do that all the time.
Fold.
Um, so it's not
Fold.
something that you just want to get into the habit of just blasting away that way. But just picking your spots, right? A lot of people get lazy when they play poker. Um,
Raise.
this guy's gonna re-raise. I'm not at 100. I'm at a lot more than 100 bigs. Where the hell am I here? I'm in the cutoff. So if I get four bet by, what am I getting four bet by? The hijack? Yeah, I probably should raise here to 100. I'm only at 130, 140 something. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to just call this off and just see what happens, right?
Call.
I'm going to call this off. Okay, now there's extreme
Bet.
polarity in this pot here. So probably now he could have a made hand already, but I have to take one bullet. I do. I pretty much have to take one
Call.
bullet here, right? Just because of the pot odds, and I mean I've got a one liner to a 10 here, so I got a gap to a
Bet.
10. So again, forget it.
Fold.
I mean, yeah, okay. Kind of
Raise.
unfortunate.
Fold.
that last hand.
Raise. Fold. Fold.
I'd love to get anyone's thoughts on that
Fold.
last hand. And the reason being, uh, actually, I just love like
Fold.
the sim the last hand. But all that hard work and then it's just gone,
Raise.
right? So just because he
Fold.
bet doesn't mean he has a flush, right? And he could be
Fold.
ahead of me, but I mean, I hit the straight. He is such a big bet, though. I mean, he's really representing a flush. He may have the same hand as me. He may have ace king
Fold.
with the ace of
Fold.
clubs.
Fold.
Easily in his
Fold.
hand. What he raised me with. Could have a set of queens. Yes, something that he's fast playing
Fold.
there. And so, yeah, taking that
Raise.
first small
Fold.
bullet, I
Fold.
think was okay.
Fold.
Probably even made more. I mean, I took the bullet, right? But it might even make more sense to him um,
Fold.
to go even smaller. But I mean, it wasn't a bad bet by any stretch of the imagination. So, hmm.
Fold.
Okay. So, and if anybody tune in late, basically
Raise.
I am right now,
Fold.
I'm just
Fold.
having a little bit of fun because we are having
Call.
a party tonight. And
Check.
I mean, we're just crazy northerners
Bet.
here. It is right around, it's going to be 2
Fold.
degrees Celsius. Okay. So if you're tuning in from anywhere else that goes by Fahrenheit, it's actually not 2 degrees Fahrenheit. 2 degrees Fahrenheit would be
Fold.
insanity, but it's 2 degrees Celsius. So 2 degrees Celsius is probably, what's 2 degrees Celsius? Is
Fold.
30.
Fold.
Um,
Raise.
well, what's freezing? 32, right?
Fold.
32 is freezing. So maybe 35 degrees. 35 degrees Fahrenheit out. I'm thinking, yeah, just as
Raise.
crazy. But everyone dresses up. We have this party every year normally,
Call.
and probably 15 to
Fold.
20 people just coming over, and then maybe even some more after, some neighbors and things like that. This year's
Fold.
theme is lumberjack. So I said to my sweetheart, I said, we can either do, because I
Raise.
got a whole bunch of ideas from Chat GPT. I said, I think that folded me out
Fold.
there. Where am I? I'm in under the gun. Yeah, that folded me out. That folded me
Fold.
out.
Fold.
Wizard. I mean, I think I can go either way on that ace king hand.
Fold.
So anyways, let's get back. I'm getting really scattered here. So we are,
Raise.
just to finish the thoughts, we are
Call. Check.
egsy. Egsy. Do I bet with twos here? Might even be a value bet.
Bet. Fold.
A little bit of protection, a little bit of denial, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Are you going to necessarily do that in other positions? Probably not. But I
Fold.
mean, you look at the blinds and like there's so many hands there. There's so
Fold.
many hands
Fold.
there that don't necessarily fit into
Raise.
that pocket. Um, I
Fold.
mean, even less likely that he has a king, right? You know what I mean? I mean, it's more random, put it that way, right? So
Raise.
I mean, I could
Fold.
play this, right? Against under the gun. Um,
Fold.
Probably not though. Probably not. Anyway, it was between Arctic Disco and Lumberjack Party. So guess what won out? And
Fold.
I'm all for that. That's cool. I actually even had some of
Fold.
the clothes already, right? So not because I'm a lumberjack, but basically
Raise.
because I am,
Fold.
I just happen to have plaid,
Fold.
and I happen to have
Fold.
some work pants. Working in the backyard, doing all that kind of stuff, building sheds and blah 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 blah.
Raise.
So, anyways, yeah, that ace king. If I sim that, they'd probably just tell me to fold
Fold. Fold.
against that aggression.
Fold.
But now, what are my implied odds? I could have tons of reverse implied odds, so probably should have just folded.
Fold.
Such a small bet.
Raise.
See, just you're just weighing it back and back and forth, and going, yeah, okay, well, what are the odds? I should probably just sim that. Should probably just sim that, right?
Fold. Raise.
Okay.
Fold. Call.
Okay, well, let's have some fun here. 7, 12, 13, 14.
Raise.
Green his
Fold.
raising range, I'm ahead of, and I'm ahead of his calling range as
Call.
well. So this guy's
Fold.
calling. I'm out of position. Not the greatest. He could be calling with a whole bunch of aces. Now, this may be check or bet. Nah, I'm gonna
Check.
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 Yeah, I picked up some equity, so we are going to blast away, and I am going to blast away with. See, on this board, we're probably looking at, I don't know, let's just go 8.
Bet.
Let's go 8.
Raise.
And then we may have to just go all in on the river. Do I have enough fold equity to go all in? He's got 91. He's got an ace. So good chance he's going to call me. So I'm just going to call here. See what
Call.
happens. Let's call. Okay. Now he's probably a lot more confident. I don't have too many sevens in my range. So I do believe this is a give
Check.
up.
Check.
This is a give up. He's got me. Yep. I mean, tens. Tens.
Fold.
Yeah. Okay.
Raise. Fold.
That run out wasn't very great. I mean, if I
Fold.
didn't even have a full pot size bet left,
Raise.
and I don't think I was going to get the fold equity. So,
Call.
I mean, good chance he would just call that off. So,
Check.
very good
Bet.
chance he would just call that off.
Call. Check.
No, he had the 10
Bet.
blocker,
Call.
which might have factored even more
Check.
into the situation. So,
Check.
I think that was a good fold. Personally, I think that was a good fold, right? Not a good time to blast it. There was no scare card came. I mean, that was really
Raise. Fold.
the run out on the
Fold.
board sucked, right? It was actually really good for tens. So, I mean, he might have folded and,
Fold.
to really thought I had an ace, but a lot of people are going to
Fold.
call there.
Fold.
A lot
Raise.
of people are going to call.
Fold.
Yeah. So as played, I think that was
Fold.
okay. Because I
Raise.
did get to see a free card. Yeah.
Fold.
Yeah. Well, mm,
Fold. Raise.
okay. This is so pair of eights. Who am I playing against here? Oh, this guy. Okay. So his calling range, I think I'm going to check
Check.
call here.
Bet.
Yeah, it was ace high. You're absolutely right. Top pair. So he's calling. I got a blocker there, and this is my raise here. So 6 times 3 is
Fold.
18, 19, 10, fold. Yeah, okay. Thinking about too many things at the same time.
Raise. Fold. All in. Call. Called. Fold.
I guess
Fold.
here's my only issue with the jam. He will fold, and you might be right. He might have folded.
Check.
Yeah, obviously I'm going to fold out tens, right?
Check.
Or decent chance I'm going to fold out
Bet.
tens. Um, but tens,
Fold.
nines, eights. I mean, all those are all absolutely in his range.
Raise. Fold.
But
Fold.
I mean, I bet the flop. He called the flop. Was it a big bet? No, it
Fold.
wasn't even a big bet.
Call.
So I bet he called,
Check.
And I mean, was that a stupid hand there? I didn't even call those eights
Bet.
just because I was
Fold.
la 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 la. I had a bunch of things going on at the same time. No biggie, doesn't matter. But
Raise. Fold. Fold.
I mean, okay,
Fold.
so
Call.
he's got
Fold.
ace queen in his hand,
Check.
right?
Bet.
He calls that
Fold.
flop, obviously. He calls my bet. And well, I had king queen, so I had a blocker, so less likely. He's got ace
Fold.
jack in his hand. He calls, right? He's got an ace.
Fold.
Then brick
Fold.
brick. I mean, so
Call.
he retains his equity.
Check.
Yeah, he
Check.
doesn't know that. I could
Check.
have ace king,
Bet.
right?
Call.
He's got ace jack,
Check.
ace 10. He's got a bunch of
Check.
ace suiteds. He's got a lot of aces there that he calls with. And so he looks at the run out and goes, okay, well,
Fold.
what's the likelihood of this guy
Fold.
bluffing?
Call.
As well, I did pick up
Raise.
diamond equity on the turn, right? So
Fold.
he might be looking at it and
Call.
going, and it was less than a pot
Check.
size bet. You've got to remember as well. I only had 60 some odd left in a, what was it, a 70 whatever big
Bet.
pot. So I
Call.
mean, he needs to be
Check.
good. If he calls, I go pot size bet. It's not even pot size bet. I go all in. So he needs to be good
Check.
1 in 3 times by
Check.
making that call. So it's not an insta, I mean, he folds. I mean, if we're
Bet.
super duper duper deep, then that's going to add a lot more fold equity. But I mean, there's not even a pot size left, pot size bet left. So some people are going to
Call.
fold. Yeah. And if I knew he had tens, that's going to lean it a little bit more. But I didn't know he had tens, and I didn't have an ace in my hand. So sure, I took away his ace king. Good chance he's just gonna, I mean, come over the top with that anyway.
Fold.
And
Fold.
more likely that he's gonna call with ace
Raise.
queen, even though I blocked that. So but he could have it, right? But I mean, more ace jack,
Fold.
ace 10, those types of
Fold.
hands. I mean, there's a bunch of those. So yeah, you know what? I
Raise.
think it's closer than you
Fold.
are indicating, even though I do appreciate
Fold.
CJ. I do appreciate your comments there.
Fold. 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 Fold.
But I do think, just to be fair,
Fold.
I think
Raise.
what you were saying there
Fold.
is
Call.
I think what you were
Fold.
saying there is that
Check.
not super connected. Yeah, I can bet this 50% of the time,
Check.
probably somewhere around there. Now,
Check.
not great. Not great at all. I'm going to
Check.
check this down as well. I
Check.
mean, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got showdown value, so
Check.
let's go. There we go. I mean, why bet and get raised on, right? With that kind of a
Fold.
board. That's his board. He probably should have
Raise.
dunked out there. He probably should have bluffed either the turn
Fold. Fold.
or the
Raise.
turn or the river. Turn and river. I mean, small bet, maybe I
Fold.
called the turn and
Fold.
then yeah, I mean with that run out, I merged. I mean, if he's gonna bet, he's gonna bet big.
Call.
And if the bluff ace jack, I mean that definitely gets
Check.
through.
Bet.
Definitely gets through.
Call.
And he folds me out a lot of
Check.
times on the turn as well, right?
Bet.
So
Fold.
probably a good opportunity for him to probe there. Well, turn probe, river bluff.
Fold.
Okay.
Called.
So we got one, we got one. What do you do when you get some ones?
Raise.
I'm not the biggest fan. I mean, I could be getting trapped here, but it's not that
Fold.
often.
Call.
More often than you just get fooled, you know. So okay, so I can with top two. What has he got? Could have a flush draw. I mean,
Check.
let's just check. We can check call. We can check
Check.
raise. Let's hopefully he picked up some equity here. And with top two, I'm just gonna bet. Well, that's a lot. So let's just go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go here.
Bet.
And see what he does. Maybe he tries to raise me
Raise.
with a so check the thing and I should probably just go all in, right? But yeah, let's go all in. Call, let's go all in.
All in. Fold.
Now,
Call.
it wasn't that I was scared of a
Fold.
draw there because I mean, if he's on a draw and he hits his draw,
Call.
good for him.
Fold.
Wasn't scared of the
Check.
draw. I could have just as easily called
Check.
with top two.
Bet.
I mean, a lot of hands that the Riz
Call.
could have had there. But that was definitely a value shove. A lot of hands. And if he's got a draw, I'm hoping he has a draw. I mean, then I'm way ahead of him. Um, I
Check.
mean, she could easily have, he could have picked up
Bet.
equity on
Fold.
the, well, he raised me, right? So, I mean,
Fold.
he could have raised me with sets, but I mean, the sets are even more rare.
Fold. Raise.
So that was a three bet pot, right? With a call. So, I mean, yeah, he could have
Fold.
a set, but I
Call.
wasn't really too worried about the set there.
Check.
Obviously
Bet.
didn't. But yeah, most likely a raise like that is gonna be, I mean, it's good chance it's a bluff.
Fold.
Good chance it's a bluff
Raise.
raise. Or a semi bluff
Fold.
anyways. A bluff
Call.
like a high equity bluff. But
Fold.
I mean high equity bluff, why wouldn't you call that, right? 6-7.
Bet.
So he's gonna probe me. With this size of a bet, he's not a big stack size. So you know what? I'm gonna be indifferent on this. I'm probably gonna call, but with a queen 10.
Call.
Now there's a brick. So let's just see here. If he
Bet.
bets again, I'm giving up,
Fold.
right? It didn't pick up any equity at all. So good chance he's got a king. And he's just blasting away with a king, which is fine. Which is fine. Um, maybe I'm projecting here because I am
Call.
reading the fact that he has a king, right?
Bet. Fold.
Would he do that with a flush draw bet like that? Hmm? Ace high flush draw?
Fold.
No, he would be three betting me. Most likely, not
Raise.
calling, right? So take away all
Fold.
that.
Fold.
Maybe a smaller flush draw. Flush draw plus pair.
Fold.
I think it's more likely that he had king
Raise.
there.
Fold.
maybe two pair.
Raise.
Maybe could be
Call.
a weak king. What's he gonna call
Check.
there with? I mean, is he calling with
Bet.
king 10 off?
Fold. Fold.
Out of the small
Raise.
blind? I mean, that's pretty
Call.
loose.
Fold.
What's the board? Probably not. So what do we got here? Yeah, so he's out of the small blind. Yeah, well, he could have two pair here, 7-6 or something like that. But that board run out. It's not that great for my hand or my range. So when somebody donks out to you like that, I
Call.
mean, especially, I mean, well, okay, we got 74, but we are, I mean, only 20 hands. So we're developing a
Bet.
little bit of a semblance of this
Call.
person's player type, but we're not there yet. Tendencies and all that kind of stuff. But here's the thing. I mean,
Bet.
it's really strange when you see S S S S
Fold.
S S 1 X X Z, okay, from China. I mean, with
Fold.
just a regular emoji. Now 56.2 big blind. I mean,
Fold.
person or a bot.
Raise.
I guess person is possible, but there are definitely some bots
Call.
here. Definitely some bots here. Let's see if they donk out here again.
Bet.
Yep. Okay. Well, that's nice. That's interesting. Call or raise. Call or raise. Call or raise. We'll
Call.
just call this one. You're gonna call that one down. Call down. Call down. Call down. Call down. That's so good for my range.
Bet.
This queen. So
Call. Check.
I could go all in with the ace here, but I'm just gonna check.
Check.
Yeah. Yeah, I would never get a call. I would
Fold.
never
Fold.
get a call there.
Fold.
I didn't need fold
Call.
equity, right? Because I had the 9.
Raise.
So
Call.
that was a very predictable hand. My 9 was pretty powerful there.
Bet. Fold.
Like bet, check, bluff.
Raise.
Okay. Just strange, that's all. It's just a strange entity right
Raise.
there. And I
All
mean,
in.
I'm watching these videos
Fold.
about bots playing and all that kind of stuff. And
Raise.
yeah,
Fold.
but this
Fold.
bot's not playing very well. So,
Fold.
need to reprogram this bot. I'm going to have to. Actually, almost noon. My goodness, how long am I playing
Call.
for? Oh, 1 minute and 18, 1 hour and 18 minutes.
Check.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to get ready for the party here.
Bet.
At some point, maybe I'll just play a couple more hands.
Call.
Um, appreciate, I appreciate it,
in.
CJ,
Call.
and I appreciate it, Easy. I appreciate anybody who's watching. You're awesome. You're amazing. And thanks for the
Bold.
comments.
Bold.
Those are great. Just any sort of an engagement like that. Love that. Love that stuff. And hope you like the beard. It's going to definitely keep me warm tonight.
Bold.
And the reason it's going to keep me warm
Bold.
is because I'm really warm right now. So this is going to protect me from the
Bold.
wind tonight. And there's going to be a lot of drunk people. I mean, so I just spent 200 and about
Bold.
250 bucks.
Raise. Call.
Purchased some rum rye vodka. I mean, I got some equity here, don't I? Let's just see what
Check.
happens here. No bet. No bet. Are you kidding me? Why are you not betting? This is just a small bet here.
Bet. Bold.
Why did you do that? You're supposed to donk out at me with no equity, with
Raise.
one card of redraw.
Bold. Bold.
Okay, it's definitely not a buck.
Call.
Definitely not a buck.
Bet. Call.
Good sesh today.
Check.
Let's see. What did I win, lose, draw? What happened
Check.
here?
Check.
I think
Check.
I broke. Probably very, very, very close to breaking even here today. I mean, maybe I lost 10 bucks or something like that. Who cares? But
Bold.
so nothing insanely exciting.
Raise.
All
Raise.
right, gonna have to get ready for the party.
Bold.
So let's just sit out here. Thank you all. And I'll be back. I like streaming. It's fun. Um, as things go and I do more streaming, what I'm gonna do is just more of this kind of stuff where yeah, I love doing it and if we get more people, more engagement, more conversation. I love talking about these poker hands. This is beauty. This is awesome. Just love this. So thank you so much. And I was playing and explaining my thought process. Good, bad, probably a lot of ugly, right? And we're all on this journey together. So, I mean, you guys have an awesome day. I'm going to be parting my rear end off later. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.